this is Lilith with a new video for Altenew, and today I'm going to be showcasing the brand new Build a Flower Ranunculus set, which is just drop dead gorgeous. So the technique I'm using today is really simple, and you could use this on a card as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp my flower image, and to do this I'm using my brand new Misty. So I was so lucky to get the 12 by 12 sized one and also the smaller sized one, and this one is perfect for all my scrapbook layouts. I'm inking up the outline of the flower using some permanent black ink, and the fun thing with the Misty tool is that even if you miss a couple of spots, you can just add a bit of ink and just stamp over it, and this image is just perfect. This is an amazing tool and I already love it. So I'm going to quickly clean up my stamp and pop that back in place. And I'm making sure here that the image I have just stamped is really nice and dry. Now I'm using black permanent ink here because I'm going to do a kind of watercolor effect using two of the crisp inks from Altenew. One is called Morning Mist and then the Lagoon. And I'm just adding a bit of water to this watercolor brush, which has a little reservoir in the end. So I'm starting off with the lightest color, which is Mountain Mist, and just going over the flower ever so lightly. If I miss a couple of spots, that's not a problem, because I want a really loose and subtle effect. And now I'm going to go over the flower with my darker color. And once again, I'm not going over the whole flower, just adding a bit of color here and there, just to create a very subtle watercolor effect. Once I'm happy with the color, I can just leave that to dry, and here I'm using my heat gun just to speed up the process. So once that is dry, I'm going to create some splatters. Now I could do this by using some of our shimmer mist sprays, but I'm just going to keep on using the Lagoon, water that down a bit, and with my paintbrush just create a diagonal flow with some splatters. You could also use a craft sheet if you have one of those, but I'm just using my acrylic blocks. Now, while I leave my splatters to dry, I'm going to start stamping my leaves. And I'm using two colors, the Morning Mist and also the Mountain Mist and Morning Grey. And I'm starting with the Mountain Mist and just stamping that a couple of times. And then for the detail stamp, I'm going to take the Morning Grey stamp color and then just stamp in the details. As you can see, lining up the stamps is really easy, and this is a really delicate little leaf. Now once I'm happy with the little leaves, I'm going to cut them out using the die. So in this Build a Flower set, you get the die and the stamp together. It is a package, and we have this each month on the 15th. So to keep the die in place, I'm just going to add a little bit of washi tape, and now I'm going to run all the leaves through my machine. Little leaves cut out, and that's the nice thing with these dies, that the leaves are cut out perfectly. I can start adding them to the layout. So I've got a really tiny photo, so I'm not going to add too many embellishments because I don't want to distract from the photo. I really like how the splatters just flow from one one side of the page to the other on this lovely diagonal, and your eye is just drawn towards the photo. For my title, as the layout is really delicate, I wanted a delicate title, and I'm just using one of the sentiments from the Ranunculus stamp set. I'm just going to add a couple of more embellishments, not a lot, probably a little piece of wood veneer from our Reflection Scrapbook collection, and that is it. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a lovely time hopping through all the different blogs with all the inspiration from this new Build a Flower release, and I hope to see you very soon with another layout. That's all from me. Have a lovely day, and bye-bye.